Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome to the channel. Molly Boy TV here. Today we're reacting to Linkin Park's Numb. First of all, I want to say, yeah, I'm wearing my old hat. I've lost my hat. I don't know where it's gone. It's probably in the car or something, but I can't be asked to go and get it. So I'm wearing the old one for now. A lot of you will know that I am a massive fan of Linkin Park's first album, and I'm also quite a big fan of their second album, Meteora. But if I'm going to be honest, Numb is not the song that I listen to the most. If anything, it was the least listened to song. This is a bit of a different vibe to the Linkin Park that I usually listen to, so it's just one that I never really gravitated towards. Anyway, the last time I probably heard this genuinely was probably about 10 years ago. Probably 2015. I think I brought Hybrid Theory and Meteora CDs. Saying that though, even though I brought that CDs, I genuinely don't think I would have listened to this song. This is just one of those songs that I never listened to much because it wasn't the heavy, hard-hitting Linkin Park that I like. But what we're going to do today is we're going to take a listen, because I feel like this is a song that is hard to ignore. It's a massive song, 2.4 billion views, and actually since we've started this channel, my knowledge on music has become greater. The way that I listen to music has changed, and I'm very much more appreciative of music. We're going to dive into Linkin Park's Numb. That sounds very that sounds weird, but we're going to dive into Linkin Park Numb. And yeah, we're going to listen to this from a whole different mindset. If you enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like and please hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I'm not going to waffle, mate. Let's go.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'll be honest, yeah. I'll probably remember as soon as it starts, but I actually can't remember how this song starts. I know the chorus, but I can't remember how this comes in, so I'll probably remember once I click play. But yeah, like I said, like this is just one of those songs that it's hard to ignore. And there's been songs on the channel that I've heard before, and I've told you I've heard before. For example, Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. I did that one, but again, that was one of those songs that I hadn't listened to in a long time. And actually, since starting this channel, all the older songs that I would have listened to, I don't listen to much because I find so many new songs nowadays that I just listen to the new ones. Anyway, let's go into this and let's really take a listen and break this apart. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay. God, this has been a while though. Wait. What the fuck am I going on about then? This is still quite hard hitting. I think it's just, I don't know, is it Chester's vocals that make me feel like it's a bit softer? This is still quite hard hitting actually. Let's go back. I really do love the first two Linkin Park albums, man. That first little bass that just hits on this introduction. Oh mate.
So faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me. Put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Just caught in the undertow. I've become so numb, I can't feel you.
I'm sorry, I've completely forgot how good this song actually is. I don't know why I didn't listen to this song much growing up. I just felt like there was other ones that I actually preferred. But no, this is actually really good. Chester Bennington's vocals, I think Chester Bennington actually could be one of the best singers from the nu metal era. His vocal range, I've seen some live performances of Linkin Park and I've been like, yo, how the hell has he sang like that? I can't remember what it was, but I found a video on Instagram a few months ago and it was Chester Bennington singing somebody else's song on stage. And the vocals, I was just like, how the fuck have you done that? I don't remember this song being so heavy with the guitars, but I'm quite liking it. I mean, I've just got the chills again through listening through it. This is what happens when I listen to songs that I haven't listened to in years and years and years, is that I get these chills again like it's the first time hearing it.
I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? Cause everything that you thought I would be,
it's just got the perfect nu metal voice, man.
Right in front of you. Just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
forgot about this.
I know you were just like me, with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me
I
to
want to pause so bad.
I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to be.
Sorry, I didn't even realise that Mike Shinoda plays the piano as well. Whoa, we're having a fat rewind because of the part that I wanted to go back to, but actually it came straight in with the chorus again, so I thought I'm not going to pause here. Yeah, there's a certain vocals I need to listen to again from Chester. First of all, it's only just clicked that Mike Shinoda is playing the piano, and I've never realised that he plays the piano. I didn't realise he played any instrument, to be honest. I thought that he rapped, Chester sang. That's the Linkin Park that I know. I didn't realise he plays the piano. Her as well. I think she's from Step Up 2, the film. The movie Step Up to the Streets, I think is what it's called. That's a very old song. That's it. Well, it's not even a very old movie, but that's a film that I watched when I was a kid as well. I feel like it's, I feel like an absolute dick when like I react to songs that I know that I've said I've heard before, because one, I feel like it's a waste of me putting a video out when people want to see my first time hearing stuff. Genuinely, like I'm being 100% honest here. This is not one of those songs that I usually would have listened to from Linkin Park, and I completely forgot how he's actually still hard hitting. I always associated this song with being a more softer Linkin Park song, and that's why I never gravitated towards it. I never wanted to listen to it because I always preferred Paper Cut, or I think it's called Faint. And then obviously from the first album, my favourite song on the first album, Points of Authority, absolutely banging tune, bro. So yeah, like these are the ones that this is the one I never really went to, but actually it's just as hard hitting as the other Linkin Park songs, except the only difference is that the lyrics are deep. But actually, even with a lot of other Linkin Park songs, the lyrics are quite deep, man. Even though the song's hard hitting, the lyrics, it's like a juxtaposition, bro. Of the lyrics are just deep. But yeah, man, I get this. She looks like she's misunderstood. I want to do this again. I need to hear those vocals come back in.
In front of you, caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up failing too.
Like this part as well, I completely forgot about.
You were just like me, with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to be. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to be.
Goosebumps. You know, another thing I've just picked up on as well. Mike Shinoda's actually singing in this. He's not rapping. I don't think I've heard him sing either. Yo, we might have to go down the Linkin Park rabbit hole, bro. I know I've heard the first album, practically the first two albums, but after that, I don't know Linkin Park. I don't know how many albums they released after that before Chester died, to be honest. So we might have a lot to go through. I mean, we could even listen to new Linkin Park. I'm a bit reserved on the new Linkin Park stuff just because it's my boy Chester, man. I don't know, man. Like I've told you the truth. I've heard this song before, but you know what? This never hit before like it did now. I I always remembered this song being a lot softer than what it actually was. That was Linkin Park, Numb. Actually a very nice tune actually. And you know what, now I probably have no skips on the Meteor album, I'm not gonna lie. You know, one thing I really liked as well that I didn't actually say through the whole song, the drum pattern. The drum pattern on this, I feel like, so we're like with new metal music, I feel like the instruments are slightly laid out a bit differently. Like with drums and stuff, you'll hear a lot of different drum patterns on the new metal music. And even though I feel like this is a more softer side to Linkin Park, it still had that new metal side to it as well. And I think that we got that from the drum pattern. We also got that with the heavy guitars, but also Chester's vocals. Even though he was singing completely like about some real deep shit, like I already said as well, I feel with Linkin Park, they're always singing really about some deep stuff, but it's like you kind of get lost in the music and don't realise what they're actually singing about. It's a bit like Hey Ya from Outkast. That's quite a deep song, but if you listen to it, all you want to do is get up and dance. Like you seem to forget what the song's about. I'm not sure when the Meteor album released. I think it's their second album, right? Well, yeah, I'm sure it's their second album, 2003. Oh man, so I would have been 3 years old. Yo, I completely forgot my own age then. I really like the message behind this song. In a way, things resonate with me from the lyrics. I feel like the song I feel like it brings up on like mental health and stuff, which is something that back then, I mean, even like 22 years ago, I feel like wasn't talked about as much as what it is now. You know, I'm a massive advocate for mental health because I never really struggled with mental health until I was around 22. The past 2-3 years I've really struggled with my mental health, and you don't realise how bad it is until you're in a situation where your mental health is fucked. I'm a massive advocate for it, and it's music like this that really makes you understand that actually everyone goes through these things. Like, it's not just you're not weird or different. Like, it's a part of life, and everyone at some point goes through these certain things. If they don't, then fucking hell, lucky them. Stuff like this, and I've thought about this before, makes me want to try and do things like not raise awareness for mental health, but I wouldn't be raising awareness for it because everyone knows already what it is, but I feel like I want to do some sort of stuff to help people with it, like charity work and stuff. I want to use my platform to help people with mental health issues because I know exactly how it feels. This time last year we did the cancer fundraising stream, and we raised money for cancer. Well, not for cancer, we raised money for people with like that were on palliative care and stuff, to help with people who have these terminal illnesses. And I feel like this is another cause that sits close to home that I would like to do something for, that I'd like to help people with. So I don't know, maybe sometime in the future, now this channel's got to a big point, we might do that. But yeah, back to the song Linkin Park, Numb. Again, I really don't remember it being as heavy as what it was. I always remembered it being a little bit softer than this, so I'm glad that we've listened to this again today. It's Linkin Park, man. I can't fault Linkin Park with their first 2 albums. I haven't listened to anything afterwards, but I can't fault them with their first 2. So if you want me to, this video is basically me trying to see how Linkin Park does on the channel. Basically, I did this with REM, and I did this with Evanescence. I listened to songs that I already knew by them first to see what people thought, how people would respond to uploading them, and then we went from there. So if you guys want to see some Linkin Park reactions, please let me know. I know a lot of people want me to get back into the new metal, and I wouldn't mind going back into the new metal. I do like it, so yeah, let me know what you think. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. That was Linkin Park, Numb. Yeah, leave some suggestions in the comments. Obviously stuff after the first 2 albums, because I've heard all of the first 2, but I'm not going to waffle. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.